All right, we're live. Awesome. So, as you guys saw in our previous video, we unboxed the ultimate baking starter set. Awesome?
Yeah, tonight.
Yeah, tonight. And it's the day after Christmas, and we're just having so much fun with all of the gifts. And this is part of her Christmas haul from Nana's house. Shout out to Nana.
Nana!
Who's my mom? Yeah? Okay, so we kind of set everything up for you guys. And it's quite lovely. We have our box here. Some oil, because they're asking for oil. So what we have here,
You put green oil in there.
this is olive oil. We usually cook with olive oil. So here's the skinning. This is what we're doing. It's asking for half of the, I guess it makes 8 cupcakes. I could have sworn thought it said 16 cupcakes, but yeah, I don't know, whatever. So it says 8 cupcakes is equal to, oh yeah, sorry, half of the thing, right? So that is 16. Sorry. I am good with math. I told my husband that. I really am. But I'm light on my feet right now, just trying to think really quickly. So half of this pouch is 8. And we're gonna go ahead and double the recipe. So hopefully the bowl that was provided is gonna hold that. And so first thing we wanna do, we have our instructions here. And it's asking for 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil, and we're gonna do 2 because we're doubling, and 1.5 tablespoons of beaten egg. So we're gonna use 3 tablespoons of beaten egg. I don't know. I don't think 1 egg will cover that, so we're gonna go ahead and beat 2 eggs and then take it from there. And 2 tablespoons of water. So I've already gotten the water here. I've done 4 tablespoons of water. I've done 3 tablespoons of oil. Let me make sure I've done 4 tablespoons of water. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah. And then we have the 2 eggs here. And we're gonna just start mixing things together. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch this. So for the frosting, we are gonna need some butter. It says 2 tablespoons of softened butter and milk. And it gives all the instructions there. It also asks for vanilla extract. It told me in the very beginning to make sure that, to make sure that we preheat the oven. So we did that too. We preheated the oven? Yes. So there's only 1 muffin silicone little pan, which is gonna hold 4. And it's supposed to cook for 9 to 11 minutes. So we're gonna improvise a little bit, and we're gonna put the rest of the cupcake mixture in a regular, cupcake thing.
No, not that.
You wanna make them all here? But we can't make them all in here. We'd have to cook it 4 times.
I don't like that.
But we don't have enough room.
I like that.
You like that? Okay, she likes that. And so here,
I like the
this is,
right here.
you like it? This is what I'm gonna let you do, okay? I want you to put 4 of these in here. Now, it's very clear on here that you need adult supervision. So that's what I'm doing. I'm an adult, and I am supervising. You're a kid, and you're being supervised. Here you go. Put these in there, all right? This is actually kind of fun to play with, the section base. So here's what we're gonna do. Make sure you guys can see it really well. Again, it's our section here. I'm gonna push this down, then screw on the actual, thing here. And you did that. Great job. Great job. So let's put it here. And then one thing I'm gonna do, scoot over just a little bit, sweetheart. Yeah, make sure we're in there. Really good. So you're gonna need like scissors and things like that, so.
You need adults to help you.
Yes.
Don't do this at home.
Don't do this at home. You're such a smart kid. And so helpful. So can you throw this away for me? Thanks, kid. Now, we figured out what this thing was for. It actually goes here in our, now we cleaned all of the components, everything. The eggs are gonna fall right down here. This comes in the set.
Eggs.
my mom and I both thought it was pretty neat that all of this was in this really, really neat set, and we don't even have this at home. We have to crack eggs on our own. So you want to do the honors, kid? Push. Ah, it did it. It did it, but not so well. It mostly cracked the top part, so that is good to know. So what I'm gonna do, because I wanna make sure we do this, I'm gonna go ahead. It cracks it for you, but it didn't drop the way that, you know, it was supposed to.
Now let's do the other one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
You're gonna do the other one? No.
Ugh.
Wait. Hold on. It's not in there. So make sure it's lined up well that way, and give it a try again if you like. Bring it a little closer. Ah, it did it great that time. Okay, stop. You don't want to get any. So maybe we just didn't have it lined up properly. It did it perfectly that time. Britt and I am so glad you decided to do this. This looks great. This looks really, really great. And because it's an egg, you know, you want to make sure you wash your hands, and you don't want egg to be on your hands, which is why I didn't let Britton touch it. And so we're just going to put it up here in the sink and just quickly soaking my hands a little bit. And I'll wash them a lot more thoroughly. Of course, kids, before you do anything, you want to make sure that you wash your hands before you cook. So, Brittany, what do you want to tell them about the cupcakes? I just told you not to do that. No, you never, ever. Okay, so she's 4, and she's really into eggs. And Brittany, you remember what I told you about eggs being dangerous to eat raw? And that's not something we're supposed to do? Yeah, it's dangerous. That's why you have to cook your eggs. Gotta make sure they're cooked. So what I want you to do is run and go wash your hands, okay? Run and go wash your hands. So, which is perfectly fine. So it says to beat the egg, and it also asks us to use 1.5 tablespoons of the egg mixture. And so I have a tablespoon here. And since we're doubling the recipe, we're going to use 3 tablespoons of the beaten egg. Sorry, this is in the way. You do it? You use soap?
Yes!
Great job. Great job, kid. So, 3 tablespoons. It's a little difficult because the egg's kind of slimy. And so some of it kind of comes out, so you get more yolk. I'm going to try to get some of the other stuff in there.
Can I do it?
That's kind of 2.5. That's about 3. Okay.
You want to do it in 3 halves.
That's about 3 right there.
Now we need to mix it.
Now we need to put this in. Can you put the oil in? That's 3 tablespoons of oil.
I can
Okay.
do it.
You can pull it? Okay. Great job. Always use 2 hands. Great.
Oh, it's really
Get the water. Get the water. Good.
Okay, I'm going to do it.
You gonna pour it? Okay. Great job. Okay. Good.
Now, what are we going to do?
We're gonna do this. You and I both are gonna do this. Mommy's gonna get started. Remember how we always do it? Mommy gets started and you finish it. Okay?
Okay, I can still see the flour.
You can. Yeah. Mommy's just gonna kind of mix it up a little bit.
Okay.
Can you see it okay?
Yeah.
Okay. You can go ahead and mix. There you go. Mommy got it kind of gooey for you to make it easier so the powder doesn't fly around in your face. And let me get you a chair. You probably need a chair.
Yeah.
So I put a chair here for her, but I want to make sure that I stand right next to her so that she's safe.
I can do it.
Okay, go ahead. You're doing a great job. Are you a chef, Britton? I think she's a natural.
I'm gonna have 2 jobs.
Yeah, and so we want to go ahead and do this a little quicker. So mommy's going to come in and finish it. And you know why? Because it's not good for it to just sit and not get mixed well. So we're going to do that. Hold on, honey. Let mommy finish. We both take turns, remember? Okay. We want it to be smooth and get all the lumps out. Okay, and then I'm going to need your help.
I can see the lumps.
I'm going to need your help pouring everything in. And so if you guys notice that like I said, we do use olive oil. I use that in all of my cakes. And honestly, I love it. It brings out the moistness. I don't feel like there's an issue with flavor or anything like that. And I have a friend that is a baker that actually, with some of her cakes, she will use it. It really helps with the flavor. We don't use regular vegetable oil as it called for. So, great. Now what we're gonna do, get those for us.
Okay.
Yeah. And we're gonna need to pour. So mommy's gonna have to release it from the base. And also we're gonna need a pan to put it underneath. So I'm gonna hold on to you, scoot this over, and grab one of our pans. Bottom to sit this on. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Do it.
Hold on. Let's release it from the base. So I'm going to put this here.
I'm not going to taste it.
Okay, and we're going
Don't taste it.
Don't taste it. Why?
I just said don't taste
I know. Don't taste it, but why? I'm releasing it from the base right under here. I haven't practiced with something in it, so I'm being a little careful, and I'm not really positioned in front of it. Well, actually, I don't have to do that, don't I? I can just unscrew it. It's not coming undone. There we go. Just being really careful because I don't want to, Now I can flip it. There we go. And move it. And then grab the little, there we go. So I can move that over. Yeah, hold on. There you go. You can pour it. Mommy's going to help you hold it. Here it goes. Okay, don't want to fill it up all the way because it will overflow. You really want to fill it up about halfway. You kind of overfilled that one, so it might, look up. Yeah, that's really good. Over here.
Yeah, do this one.
Mm-hmm, about halfway. Now watch that TV show called Nailed It. And I already knew you weren't supposed to fill it up all the way, but that show just confirmed it. Those people have a really hard time when they overfill a cake pan. So one of them is going to be a little overfilled. So now the next step is we take it to the oven, which you guys won't see that. That'll be off camera. But you know what an oven is, right? Okay. So let's take this whole thing to the oven. Now, Britton, watch me and make sure I'm being safe, okay? Am I being safe?
Yeah.
Okay. I opened it. Wait till it falls completely and place it in. And what am I going to have to put on my hands when I take it out?
Wash your hands.
I will have to. Well, now I will need to put, I need to wash them now. But, when I take it out, it's going to be really hot. So what should I do? Are you sitting on the counter? Her feet are right here. She's sitting on the counter. That's not scary at all, is it? So another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get another bowl out because I still have cake batter in, and I'm going to do the frosting for you guys.
You're going to use one of my cups or not?
Now it says on the instructions to use the entire frosting pouch, the full frosting pouch. I think that is, it's because I guess we can use it for later. So these instructions are for the entire pouch, which is great because that's what I'm going to be using today. And
it's tonight, not today.
It's tonight. It's actually really close to bedtime right now. But it's the day after Christmas, and we've been having so much fun, haven't we?
Yeah, but
So
I
what
still
flavor
have
is this going to be?
chocolate.
Chocolate. And it says that you can put in a little vanilla if you like. And that's exactly what we're gonna do.
It smells good.
I need you to be careful, okay? You're scaring me. All right. So it says to put in, here's the instructions here. And it's telling me to use the full contents of the pouch, which I've done.
Already can see the stretches down here.
Then it says 1.5 tablespoons. I did that. Way of milk. Hold on. 1.5 tablespoons. And to add it slowly, we need a...
I want to do it too.
Okay, you will. You will.
Right size, you crazy.
You gonna help me? It says to add it slowly. I don't want to put too much. Actually, I think I may have put in a little much more than it's asking for. And then it asks for the butter. It says not to melt it and for it to be room temperature.
Yeah.
And it also says to have about 4 drops of vanilla extract, and that's optional. I love this vanilla. It is a pure Mexican vanilla extract, and I don't know what 4 drops is, but it's going to be delicious. That's more than 4 drops, I'm sure. Not much more, but a little more.
I can't see anything. I only see that.
I know. So Mommy is mixing it. I'm mixing it off camera, so let's put it here so that everyone can see it. Now that we've used up everything that's here, right? You can use any...
It's turning chocolate.
Any cake
I can
mix.
see it.
From here on out.
I can see it.
You can see it? Awesome. Let's put some more in here, okay? And help me? Yeah, I think that's good.
Okay. I can still see it.
You can see it. And so, you know, in the stores, usually the frosting mix is not going to be dried ingredient. Oh, it's coming along really well. And so now I need to put in the butter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's chocolate. That was chocolate in there too.
Yeah.
We don't taste butter.
We don't taste the butter.
I really want to taste the chocolate.
This is a little stiffer, Brittany, so Mommy is really going to have to beat this one together for you, and then you can finish it off, okay?
And then I can taste it.
This one should be okay to taste because it's only a little bit of milk and butter. And so, yeah, when we're done, we can lick the bowl. And this looks so good.
Tastes good.
Does it taste good? I don't
Yeah.
know. And you want to get all the lumps out, make it really, really smooth. And once I do, then I think Britton can take over and finish the job. And then we will put it in our, I guess it's a piping mechanism here. I'm going to put that in there. And so I forgot to put our timer up. So I'm going to estimate that we have another 6 minutes. I'm going to let my trusty watch let me know. So in about 6 minutes,
Okay, 6 minutes and counting.
I'll go ahead and check it in just a few minutes. Actually, in probably 2 minutes, right after. You want to mix it a little bit?
Yeah.
Go for it, kid. Sorry, we're off camera so much. We wanted to make sure you guys could see everything. So,
I can still a bump.
yeah, you can see some bumps. It's really, really smooth and it smells really good.
And it tastes really good.
Have you tasted it?
No, not yet.
But it's chocolate, so it must be good, right? Yeah, and we have these little sprinkles to put upon our cupcakes. Awesome?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to put this in here. It says to cut this.
There's still more bumps.
So Mommy is gonna get a spoon. Let's see, I think all the bumps are out now.
I can still see
Just a
one.
few, yeah. I'm gonna get that for you. This frosting looks great.
I still want to taste it.
Those bumps are probably just the butter at this point, if there are any. Okay, And I'm gonna get a spoon and I'm gonna put it in this plastic.
Can I taste it?
Hmm?
Can I taste it?
Just a minute.
Okay.
We sure can. We don't want to stick our fingers in it right now and then put it in with the rest of this. Here, I'll put this over the milk because the milk is okay.
Mmm.
I'm gonna put it in
It
here.
does taste good.
It does taste good.
Can I take?
Watch out, watch out.
Ooh, that tastes good. That tastes very good.
It does.
I taste it on the fork.
Can you hold this for me?
Let me hold it by myself.
Yeah. Hold the ends so it's open. I need it to stay open. So, yeah. Great. It's okay if you get some chocolate on you. Okay, that's enough.
I love tasting
I
chocolate.
know. I need you to turn it toward Mommy. We're going to open it.
I know they can't see our face.
They can't see us. Oh, we're doing chocolate magic off camera here. Putting the chocolate into the bag. Hold the bag for me. Hold the bag for me. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Great job, kid. Okay, want to show everyone?
See, guys, it's fully good.
Fully good. And
Now-
so then we'll put this, hold it like that. Hold it, squeeze it. Yeah, not too hard, just hold it so you don't drop it. And we were playing around with this thing, so yeah, it's closed really good. Not what I want right now. And right now the cupcakes are, let me check them. Yeah, they're looking good. They're already rising.
I can still see it.
Well, this is not doing what I want it to do. So let's try this. Let's try this. Get it nice in there. Yeah, that's good. We can just pull it through. I think that's great. And when we get ready to ice it, we'll cut this part off.
Yeah.
And for now, it sits nicely over in the corner here. And we're gonna taste it, do a taste test and see, does this frosting taste good? Mmm.
Let me taste that.
She goes straight for the spoon.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm-mm. Okay, that's enough.
Mm.
You're doing great, kid. What kid doesn't want to do that, right? This is wonderful. So, Britton, how long have you been homeschooled? Let's look in the camera because they can't see us. How long have you been homeschooled? Do you know?
No.
What grade are you in?
Fourth grade.
Fourth grade to PK4.
PK4.
Yeah. We use the Horizon curriculum. Want Mommy to sit next to you?
Yeah.
Okay. So we use the Horizon curriculum, and I've been homeschooling her really since she was born, just little stuff, right? And she's been homeschooled more diligently, I guess, in the last year and a half. So I had a 3-year-old curriculum from Horizon, and now we're on the Horizon Pre-K, and that's going well. And we're almost done, and we're gonna start the PK5, the Horizons Pre-K5, in, she's having a good time over here. I never let her do this, do I? No. So if I were 4, I would take full advantage, and she is. And who can blame her? So I've been, let's go check that. Let's go check. Come on, let's go. Actually, I think we should take them with us this time. Let's go check and see what's going on. Ooh, stand back. Yes, that one that we overfilled is really coming out.
That
Yep.
big one is big.
It is big, but it needs a little extra time. So just a little longer. And so
taste it.
she wants to taste it.
I still want
We're actually having a lot of fun doing this. So we also have a mini donut baking set. We're doing this live, which normally we wouldn't. We would do the whole edit and all that good stuff. So I'll do that next time. I'm a little sideways. Hello. But we love it, don't we? This is a lot of fun. So anyway, once this is over and you eat it all up, you can use regular cake mix and regular frosting. You can either put it in one of these little piping mechanisms, or of course you can just do whatever you want to ice your cupcakes. And so we also got in our Christmas haul a mini donut. Sorry, not we, but she. Caught her. She's like, I can eat this though, right? So we got this. It's pretty cool. A mini donut baking set. It also uses cake mix. So yeah, it's not like donut Shipley's. It's like a cake donut. I guess my mother and I were talking about that. It's kind of like a cake donut situation. And so our cupcake should be done in a second. And yeah, so we'll be doing that as well. And it has custom shapes, a heart, star, some sort of little frilly thing, and a circle. And it looks like you can do the donuts, decorate them in different ways, sprinkles and all that good stuff. It shows here cake mix, 2 confectionery candy pouches, and 2 sprinkle pouches, which I'm assuming the confectionery candy pouches would be this icing that appears on it, the pink and the green icing. So that's going to be really nice. And then you have a set that you can take back with you afterwards. Yeah, so you'll kind of dip your donuts into it. So it's basically the same thing we're doing now, only you don't have like the whole cool set like this one. This is the starter set that we're using now. And we can use anything in this box to help assist make anything in the other things. And this is made by Real Cooking. The company is called Real Cooking. And so you would dip your donuts into your the icing and then put sprinkles on top. And there's 4 different shapes. So it makes a total, I guess the package makes a total of 12 donuts. So they're, yeah, and you bake them in the oven and all that good stuff. Again, it has the nutrition information. Let's go check the cupcakes. I actually have done the dishes, so you guys see piles of dishes, but it's a...
Oh, it's still...
Yeah, it looks
it's
like
still
it's...
ready.
I think it's ready now, yeah. But we're going to double check. So how do we double check?
You take it out.
Come over here and tell them how to double check. And I will...
You take it out when you double
And
check.
it's raining really bad, and I hope the lights don't go out.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that.
You have to get it in and out, and out.
So we're going to
and
use...
out.
I'm pretty sure it's done. So I'm going to double check.
And then out, and then in, and then out.
I'm going to double check by doing this. Let's check the biggest one. It feels really firm. Came out clean. These are done. If the big one's done, these little ones should be done. Then here's the smallest one. It is done. It's done. So if there's any frosting, or sorry, not frosting, any cake mix that comes out on your toothpick, that means that it's not done. So these are done. Stick a fork in it because it's
Let's taste
done.
it. Let's taste it.
Oh, no, it's hot. It is hot. Let mommy do it. It's silicone, so it is hot. But
I want to taste it.
see how hot it is, so be careful. So we can't ice it right now, guys, because it's too hot. She just pinched off a piece of the icing. That was so funny. Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you want to eat some? Yeah. It is good. So there you have it, guys. We will ice it, and She's pinching out of another one. That's okay, because we have like, what, 12 more? 12 more cupcakes that we can make from this. And so, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching.
I want to see them put the
Well,
icing
it's too
on.
hot. If we can try to put the icing on. Let's go ahead and try it.
Yeah.
It's going to be a little hot because, and when it's hot, it doesn't really work as good. This little contraption actually comes off. So let's put some in here. Hold on. Let's make it so they can see it. So this is really too hot to ice, but I'm doing it so you guys can see it. I'm going to fill in this beautiful hole we've made. This doesn't really stay on very well. Yeah, but this is just going to kind of slide right off the cupcake because it's hot. So I'm going to stop here, and she's having the time of her life. This is so funny. So, yeah. But once it cools off, then we can go ahead and ice it correctly and put your sprinkles on top, and it'll look more like the box. But right now, this hot muffin is just melting the frosting. Okay, let's say goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Please like and subscribe.
Please like and subscribe. And see our video later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.